Hi there. Welcome. Come on in and get yourself nice and comfortable. And how are you today? That's great. Well, I see that you're here for a perception test today. Is that right? Great. Well, there are 6 different areas that we look at, and we'll be testing those in lots of different ways today. We'll be looking at your hearing, and we'll be looking at the way you see things as well. So we'll be showing you pictures to identify. There will be some puzzles to complete together, as well as some words to listen out for and things like that. Does that sound okay? Feel free to ask any questions as we're going along, and what you'll notice is I'll be scribbling your responses down on the clipboard so that I can put a report together for you at the end. Are you happy to get started? Fantastic. So what we're going to do first is your auditory perception. So this isn't necessarily what sounds you can hear, but where you're hearing them from and what your brain is doing with them. So what I'm going to do first is clap my hands on either side, and you just have to tell me if you can hear it against each ear rather than just in general. Is that okay? Great. I'm going to clap my hands on this side first. Ready? Did you hear that sound in that ear? Simple as that. Fantastic. Other side. Ready? Here we go. Great. One more time on each side. Listening up this side. Ready? And this side again. Wonderful. I apologise for the wind and rain outside. If anything, you'll hear it from this ear. Hopefully it will stop soon. What I'm going to do next is the same thing, but clicking, so slightly louder sounds. This ear first. Ready? Okay. Can you hear it on that side? Fantastic. And then this side. Ready? It's great. One more time each side. And finally, great. Next, it's going to quickly play a tuning fork against each ear, and this time I'm looking for you to hear it in a similar way for each ear. Okay, what I'll do, strike the tuning fork, pop it next to each ear. Ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, and this side, ready? So tell me, broadly similar in each ear? Fantastic. Okay, now we're going to see what your brain does with similar sounding words. So So I'm going to give you pairs of words which sound similar, and I would just like you to repeat them back for me. Is that okay? Okay, here we go. There's quite a few pairs. First one is grow, glow, grow, glow. What was the word pair there? Next, load, road, load, road. The next pair, soak and cloak, soak and cloak. Great. Next is mail and sail, mail and sail. Next, cut and hut, cut and hut. Next, hay and bay, hay and bay. Following that, hot and not, hot and not. Following that, jump and bump, jump and bump. Next is pick and kick, pick and kick. Map and lap, map and lap. Days and haze, days and haze. Couple more. Ball and fall, ball and fall. And finally, hook and took, hook and took. Fantastic, well done. Moving away from auditory perception now, we're moving on to estimation. A little bit of maths, for which I apologise. If you're anything like me, you hate maths. Or you might be a maths whiz. Who knows? Tell me. Do you enjoy maths? Well, there's only half a dozen calculations. They are deliberately difficult, and rather than working out the exact number for me, I would like you to just give me a rough estimate, please. Is that okay? Great. So, your first sum is 6,967 minus 2,492. Your estimate. Next, 5,554 add 2,287. What's your estimate there? Moving on. 8,999 minus 1,467. What's your estimate this time? I'm deliberately not giving you too much time to think so we can have a good estimate. Next, 56 times 37. What's your estimate there? Next, 3.4 times 6.8. And the last of the maths, 42 times 11.4. Fantastic. One or two more estimates now. How many gallons can a swimming pool hold, do you think? And what about a watering can? And finally, for estimating, how many fish in the sea? That's great, thank you. What we're interested in here is the kind of estimate rather than being particularly close, but some great answers there for sure. Next, we're going to look at recognition, and what you'll need to do this time is name 10 objects for me. So I'm going to show you some pictures. I showed you one at the beginning. Look a little like this, and all I need you to do is name it for me. Is that okay? Okay, here we go. So, object number 1. Tell me what this is. Yes, that's a star. Next. Yes, that's a snowman. Next. That's right, that's a pen. Next. A lamp. Next. Yes, that's a key. Next. Yep, a house, a home, a bungalow, anything like that. Next. That's an eye. Next. Yes, that's a candle. 2 more. That's a car. And finally, That's right. That's a clock. Well done. Next, we're moving on to spatial awareness. I'd like you to take a little look at this chart for me. So, on here there are some colours, red, blue, yellow and black, and they correspond to the direction of the arrows. So for example, an up arrow would be yellow. So what I'd like you to do is I'm going to point to an arrow and I would like you to tell me what colour it should be. Is that okay? Okay, here we go. So, about this one here. Good. This one here. Yes, that's right. This one here. Yes. This one here. Good. This one here. Yes, that's right. This one here. Well done. A couple more. This one. Good. This one. Great. And finally, this one here. Whoops. This one here. Good. Well done. Trickier than it looks, that one. Any problems with any of those at all? Okay, good. Next, we're going to look at visual perception. There are two parts to this. Firstly, I'm going to show you 3 pictures which are half finished. And all I need you to do is tell me what the picture is. And then secondly, we're going to look at some colours and we're going to look at which is lighter and which is darker. Is that okay? Fantastic. So, firstly, here's your first picture. Let me hold that a little closer for you. So, what is this half a picture of? Look again. That's right, a jumper or sweatshirt, something like that. Well done. Next, take a look. That's right, that's a pencil. And the last one of these, take a look. That's right, half a sun. Fantastic. Now then, take a look at these 2 colours for me. Which of these is lighter? That's correct, it's this one. And which is darker? That's correct, it's this one. So, I would like you to point to the lighter of the pens. Ready? Okay, here we go. Good. Well done. Yes, that's right. Good. And again. A couple more. Good. Last time. Fantastic. I'd like to repeat that with some different colours if possible. So, go this time. So, which is the lighter colour? This one, that's correct. And the darker colour? That's right, this one. So this time, instead of pointing to the lighter colour, I would like you to point to the darker colour. Is that okay? Okay, so point to the darker colour. Good. And again. Yes, that's right. A few more. Good. Yes. Well done. Good, a couple more. Last one. That's great. Well done. One more time. These two this time. Which is the lighter colour of the two? That's right. And which is the darker? That's right. So this time I would like you to point to the darker colour, please. That's great. The lighter colour this time, please. Fantastic. Lighter colour again. That's great. Darker colour, please. Fantastic. A couple more. Darker colour again. That's great. Lighter colour, please. Fantastic. Last time. Darker colour. Fantastic. Thank you very much. That's the visual perception part done. And then finally, we're going to look at the width of field view. Okay. And all that means is we're looking at your peripheral vision, essentially. So what I'm going to do first is wiggle my fingers, and you'll see them in the corners of your eyes, and I just need you to tell me when you can see them. Is that okay? Yep, so if you just look straight at me, I'll give you an example. So what will happen is that's what you'll see. Is that okay? Okay, just tell me when you can see my fingers. Ready? Okay, here we go. Fantastic. Good. Well done. From the top again. Good. A couple more at the bottom. Good. Other side. Fantastic. A couple more from the top. Very good. One more. Well done. like you to do is tell me this time when you cannot see my fingers anymore, when they exit that peripheral vision. Is that okay? Great, so starting in the middle, looking at me again. Ready? Here we go. That's great, and again. Good. This way this time. Ready? And again for me. Great. Finally, out of the corners of your eye. Ready? Here we go. Fantastic. And again. Other way. Last time. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Well, that is your perception well and thoroughly checked. We've looked at auditory, estimation, recognition, spatial awareness, visual perception, and with the field view. Do you have any questions for me at all? Is there anything you would like to add? Anything that you found particularly tricky? Anything that surprised you? Okay. Well, what I'm going to do now is go away and put this into a report for you. I'll send that on the email. However, I've no concerns here at all. You answered everything in the way that we would expect, and therefore quite happy. But if when you take a look at the results, there's something that you weren't expecting, or if there's anything you'd like to come back and go over again, then please just give us a call and we'll make sure we get you booked in as soon as possible. But thank you for taking part in all of these tests today. Thank you for being so patient, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care.